What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Massive Attack. And we're returning to Blue Lines, 1991. Once again, big shout out to Stephan. And we're up to the penultimate tune, which is Lately. It's a single word title. Those tend to be tough to get a read on. The most immediate meaning is recency, or things that have happened in recent times rather than farther back. When I saw the title, my brain went to that question, that rhetorical question, what have you done for me lately? Which you often hear in sports, but perhaps in some other domains as well. But the idea that someone could have great achievements, be very popular, successful, and appreciated, and then if they go into a bad run where they're slumping, they're not producing a lot, suddenly, at least some fans will turn on them and question, yeah, okay, fine, you did all that before, but what have you done for me lately? I have no idea if that phrase will be relevant, but let's see what it is, or at least what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Massive Attack. The tune is Lately, and it's from their 1991 album, Blue Lines. So, like, hard scratching, but also the crab for sure. The snap, crackle, pop of a vinyl, at least.
Used to synchronize it with your body. We can let some time, never letting go. I used to synchronize it with your body, making it so tight, never letting go. Lately, baby, when we go wrong.
Song's breaking my heart.
Where did we go wrong?
quick fade though. See, like from the moment I noticed it was fading, it was gone in like 2 or 3 seconds. So those fades I will be slightly more critical of, though again, I imagine that there could be an extended cut of this, or once more, I'm aware of the idea is that that sentiment can carry on forever, and so by fading it, it's a way of saying, like, you know, that song is perpetual, or that sentiment, that feeling is perpetual. But yeah, sounds like a relationship that's taken a bad turn and now has been broken apart, and she's going to the park and seeing these lovers being so free and affectionate toward each other, but she realizes she's alone, and she's trying to figure out, we used to synchronize things and now suddenly that's been broken, so she's trying to figure out, like, where did it go wrong, how did it go wrong. So yeah, a sort of heartbreaking lyrical story, but I really do like the soulful vocals. I like all the hip-hop flavor, and again, in the lower end, especially like the bass, it felt like there was that snap, crackle, pop of some surface noise that happens when you play records that you've had for a very long time, and you've, you know, grabbed with your hands, or they've been in rooms with smoke and so on, and eventually that sort of accumulates on the vinyl. And although some people are actually very nostalgic, not nostalgic, that's the wrong word, they view that nostalgically, and they consider it to be a nice reminder of an earlier media form. As someone who collects records, you tend to not want to hear that. Certainly if it's in a techno track that I want to play in a mix where it's like, oh man, but that one section, it's got so many snaps and pops. So I enjoyed that, but like I said, as a vinyl collector, it also makes my hair stand on end. It's like, someone's got to get a new copy of this. So nevertheless, I did enjoy the soulfulness and the pain, which, a lot of blues and soul music or songs will get at that type of feeling, that type of sentiment. So it feels a very appropriate piece given the atmosphere of the album as a whole. We do have one more track on here, Luca. I do apologize, but at this point, I'm gonna have to pick you up, and this is never an easy endeavor. Put you right back down. She did try to take a bite at my thumb, but I think she's going to be okay. So yeah, the last tune is Hymn of the Big Wheel. That is a fascinating title in of itself, and a bit more to work with when thinking about it in advance. So we'll get there next time. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you then. Peace.